when replacing the timing belt, it's important to watch videos. And after looking through a bunch of videos that were not specifically Volvo or 2012 Volvo S60 T5, decided to take a crack at it. This timing belt was quoted $1,175 to repair or to change, and that included the timing belt, water pump, just the whole process. I mean the whole swap out. But as you can see with this, and I'm not a mechanic by any means, but luckily I have friends that are, and you can see this is not good. Myself, not being a mechanic, wouldn't really want to spend that money, but honestly, if this thing took a shit on us, then the vehicle is no longer gonna work, especially with 151,000 miles on it. As you can see here, it says do not open cover bolts. That's important. Make sure you line it up. We did on this side, and then that bolt that's right here we just took out. Disconnected the coolant reservoir. It's gone. Mounted the engine up so it wouldn't fall after we took off the brackets here. So we got everything over here so you can see this is what we took out. Nice and light, how Volvo does it. So we're just waiting for the timing belt to come in today, and then we should have that swapped out, as well as the starter, and we did the coil packs, plugs, those are all replaced, as well as the battery, new battery, and flushing the radiator so we can change the coolant, get that swapped out. As you can see right here, we're going to do that last, and that's changing the oil. It's very simple. Some people don't realize that the oil filter is located above, I guess when you open up the engine compartment, I mean, you can literally put your hand down there and twist it off. Most of the time, I have a Dodge Durango I've been working on for the last 23 years, and it's obviously underneath the vehicle. Sometimes very difficult to get to because of the way it's placed, and then right when you unscrew it, all the oil comes down and just falls right on your arm and everything else. We've all done that. This coil pack went out initially. We put the code reader up and then swap that one out, but we suggest swapping them all out at the same time. And actually, we don't suggest it, we don't even know, but at the same time, I heard that from some professional mechanic on YouTube. So this is just for visually looking at stuff that you can't typically see without removing what we removed. So if you're looking at anything specific, you might be able to see it here. One thing that happened, since this vehicle has 150,000 miles on it, I put 50,000 miles on it in 1 year around town, was the radiator just was kind of shaking because this piece broke off. Not broke off, but it's the little clip that goes down in here. It was not functioning. I was going to have it changed, or see what we can do to fix it, and they wanted to take the whole radiator out, which is kind of a pain in the ass, obviously. So just use a little JB weld, and that's the first thing we ever jerry rigged, I guess. Besides that, everything's 100%. We had an issue with the lights just pop out. That's a very simple job. So you pop the lights out, but there was an issue with the washer fluid. It leaks. Now every time I took it in to get it looked at, every mechanic basically said, you know, they can't fix it. I didn't really understand because I'm like, it's a damn leak coming from the windshield wipers. I mean, how hard is it? But when you actually do the work, this is what it looks like down below. And this reservoir here, or this tank per se, I guess, is pushing water out through this little pump here. That pump enables this to pop out. You can see over here, and this pops out. This will actually fix the head, or just spray the headlights. So I didn't even know I had this. I bought this vehicle used, but this function never worked. Just figured out right now that this thing really physically pops out and then sprays the light, or just the headlight. So that's a valuable feature if you have really muddy headlights. But in the meantime, there is a washer sensor that goes off, washer fluid sensor that goes off, and it's a pain in the ass. So since I've had the vehicle, I've wanted to get that thing fixed. Couldn't do it. Figured it out today. So also, if you're towing the vehicle, this part right here, this tow, I mean, they call it 3 different things, but it's like a tow eye or a tow. What's the Spencer they call this thing? Tow hook. There we go. And if you're going to tow the vehicle, you definitely need to have this, because it's impossible to tow it without connecting to this. And you can put this in the front and the back. And when you do that, obviously in neutral, but Volvo makes a sturdy ass one. I have one for the BMW X3, and that one was just a little smaller and grippier. So you can see in here, it just kind of pops in there. And then if you come around the backside, got one back here too, same thing. So tow it from either direction. Again, 2012 Volvo S60 T5. Very hard to find on the internet. Very rare.